versus Wade. I can't talk about that. Okay.
No, bro.
Welcome to the first episode on camera. First of all, clap it up for John. John's our cameraman and editor now of the Locked In podcast.
There he is.
Absolutely.
And Isaac,
Shout out, John.
why don't you talk about our new name?
All right. Well, we were the Man Dude podcast. Was an okay name, but came up with a different name. We think a better name. We're going with the Locked In podcast.
Locked In podcast. Once you get in there, you're locked in. You know what I'm saying? You are absolutely locked in. Yeah, it is a beautiful day. We're outside. JD, let's start us off, right? Colorado
Right.
Avalanche.
I called it. I got
Colorado
receipts.
Avalanche.
Yeah.
Take the cup. What are your thoughts on that?
I think well done. I was watching the ceremony last night, and they had a lot of guys, like a lot of veterans who haven't won it yet. So that's always fun to see. You know, those old, like, mid-30s guys who've been around team to team looking for a title. So, yeah, it was nice. I called it again just so the camera knows. Yeah, Avalanche in 6.
What is so legendary about the Stanley Cup? Because for the viewers who don't know how legendary and how crazy the Stanley Cup actually is. Sorry if you're hearing wind. We're outside, obviously.
Of course, the wind picks up as soon as we record.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
Just tell the viewers how legendary the Stanley Cup actually is.
It's actually legendary. Just kidding.
You gotta come on.
There's only one. You know, in every other sport, you win a trophy. You know, there's the Lombardi Trophy every year. MLB's the Commissioner Trophy. What's the NBA trophy called?
Larry O'Brien trophy.
Larry O'Brien Trophy.
Whoever the hell that guy is.
That's Larry O'Brien. Like, who doesn't know Larry O'Brien?
Larry Bird. But yeah, there's only one Stanley Cup, and the one team gets it for that off season. Each player gets 1 day to do whatever they want. They usually have a parade in their hometown.
Oh wait, it's the same trophy. They don't.
One.
Oh, I didn't know that. Because they would just be pumping that shit out for NBA and NFL teams.
Yeah.
The team takes it for that year, so they get to do whatever they want. And once playoffs hit, they give it away.
No, like the NHL
like
takes it back.
NHL takes it. Exactly.
You got to earn this shit back.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
And so they added. So you see the rings. They add the rings on the, and they just add more and more, and they each team.
Well, no, there's I think 5 rings on it now, and so each team has the players' names on it, and once each column is filled up, they put like the lowest column into the Hall of Fame, and then they add a blank column on the bottom for the new names.
Wow.
So your name stays on it for 50 years.
Damn.
And then, but it still stays in the Hall of Fame on the thing anyway. So.
That's rad. I was unaware of that. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. And there's got to be a bunch of dents in there.
Oh,
right?
dude, it was dented last night.
Right,
Avalanche.
like within 5 minutes of them celebrating, right?
Like when they're
fucking dented it.
When they're taking the team picture, I don't know who was skating with it. Was it
he
Kadri?
ate shit.
He ate shit. And did you see that clip?
Yeah.
And he dented the ring, the bottom stand.
I saw everybody go like, "What the fuck, man?"
But dude, they're probably so happy. Like that thing can snap. Obviously, it didn't snap in half, but like one little dent, they're like, "Hey, dude." Who cares? We just won the freaking cup.
Yeah, at that
point, we're not gonna remember
shit.
this day. Like, we're not gonna remember this night.
You know what? They were locked in.
No, but speaking about like denting trophies, because you just brought it up. Have you guys seen the clip where Rob Gronkowski takes the freaking Super Bowl trophy to Fenway? Because obviously New England and Boston, right? So it was like Patriots Day after they won the Super Bowl, and they were in the batting cage, and Gronkowski grabbed the trophy and bunted with it. Dented it, dude, and the whole team went nuts.
What a Gronk thing to do!
Yeah.
Like, what other NFL player is gonna be like? Let me take the most prestigious award in the NFL and use it as a fucking bat.
Not even a full swing.
A fucking at least try and hit a fucking line drive, connect with it. Give me something off the bat. You know,
give me
like
a perfect.
Yeah.
Off
Oh my! If it's not over 100 X's velo, I don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Man.
Yeah, it's just like. Why are you putting me, dude? I gotta start every fucking. Okay, now let's switch it up, dude. Angels Mariners, man.
Ooh, here we go.
Angels Mariners.
Here we go.
Isaac, start us off with that because that was one of the craziest brawls I've seen
in a while
since probably Bryce Harper against the Giants.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that they were beefing like that in order to start that brawl, but you gotta love a good brawl, man. Yeah. I mean, no real good punches were thrown. Some people got knocked over, some people got tackled. That's to be expected in a brawl. But I think the length of the brawl was what drew me to it. I was because the initial brawl happened. I saw this other tweet. It's funny that when the pitchers over in the in the outfield in the bullpen, they gotta run fucking 300 some odd feet just to join the fight. But it's funny because they come from opposite ends and they could totally just meet in the outfield and beef with themselves, but they gotta wait until they're with the group and then they start fighting each other. So somebody tweeted that out. I thought that was really interesting. But I mean, you just gotta love a good brawl, man. I mean, it went for a long time. It was exciting. It kind of died down a little bit, and then they started again. They moved more towards the infield. And literally the only thing on my mind after the brawl was, what is John Boy going to say about this? How is he going to break it down? Whose lips is he going to read? Yep. Who's he going to point out? What's going to be the main draw to the brawl?
Going to sponsor the video?
Yeah. Is it going to be Keeps? Is it going to be Roman? Who's the sponsor going to be? This is why I want the hockey fighting rules to be implemented into more sports. That's what needs to happen. If you get hit by a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, you should have the right to square up with the dude that threw it.
At least a 10-second body.
Something. Like, at least, I mean, he's obviously going to be able to defend himself, but you want to throw that punch. Like, that shit, if it was, like, on purpose, then yeah. Even if it's on accident, I'm going to want to beat the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? So
someone's chucking like 97 from 60 feet away. You want to fight somebody if you get hit, even if it is on accident. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta let dudes be guys, because right now guys are just being dudes. You need dudes to be guys. You know what I'm saying, JD?
Men's to be dudes.
Like football. I mean, football's more like pushing it because obviously they got the helmets on, the pads.
Right.
Hockey is the only sport that isn't obviously MMA where you're allowed to fight, and like obviously there's a lot of rage in between those two players, but they know exactly like, hey, I might hate you right now, but I'm gonna respect the rules.
Right, because after you get done throwing those punches and beating the shit out of somebody, that anger's out. You're like, oh, okay, I'm good.
Yeah, exactly.
We can go back to playing, which is like, and it's funny because like when football players get into it and start to fight, they throw punches like dumbass. He has a helmet on. It's not gonna It's not gonna affect him. The only thing that you can really go for is like the throat, and you don't want to punch somebody in the throat. You might kill him. You know what I'm saying? That's what Aaron Donald does a lot when he gets into it with other linemen. He'll choke the other lineman. I'm like, damn, he big freaky over here. God
honestly,
damn,
bro. Like, how much money? I'm gonna ask Isaac. You're the football guy,
right?
How much money would you take for Aaron Donald to choke you? Sexually.
Sexually free of charge.
You're getting you're getting a free throat grab.
Yeah, if it's on the
Aaron
field,
Donald.
give me 500,000. Okay. But if it's freaky business, nah, he got it.
You got it?
Yeah, he got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
JD, what about you?
I would take $499,999 for the field.
You son of a bitch.
And just so he would pick me. And yeah, free as well.
Free. Okay.
Just so he would also pick me.
All right.
We're competing for Aaron Donald.
No, because like, yeah, no. But my thing is, if you're getting choked by Aaron Donald, in order to just survive, you got to have one of those 300-pound linemen, thick ass, fucking bulky ass neck. Yeah. Otherwise, he's gonna snap that shit in half.
Oh yeah.
Barely using any of his power because he's arguably the strongest human being on the planet. So yeah, I mean, I could honestly go on about that. He's just an absolute freak of nature. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen him do like his workout videos or his footwork drills or anything. His feet are so quick, you would think he's like a wide receiver or a running back doing those. I bet. He's a goddamn interior defensive lineman. Yeah. And not only that, he's yoked to the gills. And he's only the craziest part, he's only 6'1". He's only 6.
Oh yeah, he is.
Only
he is 6'1". Exactly.
He's not like stature-wise, not the biggest dude, but
I can take him.
But because he, in most of the time, is gonna have the lower center of gravity when he's going up against a lineman, because the most offensive linemen range from anywhere like 6'4" to 6'6".
Yeah.
The taller ones are going to be 6'8", 6'9". But that's why it's so hard to block him, especially if you're a taller lineman, because you have so many things to worry about. You have to worry about, number one, the bull rush. If you get it's so embarrassing getting knocked on your ass like that.
I bet.
Because like people already know you're trying your hardest to stop this dude from doing exactly that.
Oh, yeah.
And then he does it and makes it look effortless, so fucking easy. You know, that's just got to be a blow to your ego. Because I assume if you make it to the NFL, you have an ego to go off of, and then you face a guy like Aaron Donald, and you're like, okay, well, there goes that. Like, it's just gone into the gutter when I play a guy like this. But yeah, man, Aaron Donald, just an absolute freak of nature. He's I don't think he's played 10 years in the league. He's not even a decade in the league yet, and he's arguably the greatest defensive player to ever play the fucking game. The only comparable comparison, I guess, is Lawrence Taylor, who was like you ask any football buff, he's the best defensive player to ever play the game of football.
What about Ray Lewis?
I would say Ray Lewis is the greatest middle linebacker to ever play, but Lawrence Taylor is the greatest defensive player to ever play the game until I think
Dion.
What's up?
Dion.
Yeah, I would say LT was better than Dion. Dion, I mean, he was incredible, man. I mean, he was matching up with every best wide receiver there was, which you could tell he has all the confidence in the world. But to be a cornerback, you need that kind of confidence. You can't go up against these dudes who are running 4.2, 4.3 40s, who are 6'2" and jacked, and not think, I'm going to beat this guy's ass every single time I line up against. You have to have that supreme confidence.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I honestly, those are probably, like, the top 4 defensive players all time. You know, Aaron Donald, Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis, and Deion Sanders. Those guys are just – and there's a few others. I would put Reggie White in there.
Kevin King.
Who the hell is that?
It's like the Packers' 4th string quarterback.
Dude, that dude gets beat with the long ball every single freaking time. But we're not getting into that right now.
Oh my God, isn't it just the worst when you have a corner that's constantly getting beat?
Man.
Just keep it in front of you. Don't, if you're gonna get beat that often, don't play press. You can't do it. You're not good enough. Accept it.
Like there was a point where I'm watching games and I'm like, every deep ball I'm like, that's Kevin King. Kevin King's covering him, dude.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
You're like, if the quarterback gets enough time and this guy runs a 9, he's gonna catch it. He's gonna do it, because all you gotta do is throw it ahead of everybody, and the wide receiver is gonna get it.
Okay, let's stick with sports here, man. And I want to talk to you guys about this.
Talk to me.
Freddie Freeman. This weekend he was in Atlanta, first time coming back since the trade.
Mm-hmm.
The first game he's crying. I get that, man. It's a lot of memories. You put your heart and soul into a team for, 10 years, 10 plus years.
He got his ring that game, too.
Got his ring that game, absolutely. The second and third game, you're still crying about it? I'm sorry.
How long did he play in?
Like a good amount. Like 10
plus 10. So 11 years.
11 years, right? And
he was like the soul of that organization, though, for the longest time.
He was the heart, and I love Freddie Freeman. He's such a nice guy. Like, even if someone gets on base, he's talking to him. He's like, "Hey, good hit." Like, okay, I respect that out of him, dude. Like, but come on, like, if you got Clayton Kershaw calling you out, did you see that?
No.
Clayton Kershaw was like, "I'm really happy for him. Like, it's a cool thing to see." But like, and and Clayton Kershaw was like, "I hope we're not second fiddle to him now. Like, we're a pretty good ass organization."
Well, that was I read a quote on Twitter about that, and Freddie was like, this is something that's been in the back of my mind for the past 3 months ever since he became a Dodger. And he said that he's glad that it's over. So now he can just focus on playing ball.
Absolutely. And
you know what I'm saying?
It's absolutely challenging, and it's a sad moment for him, but dude, let's go.
Right. Yeah.
Let's go. Like,
the second and third games is like, all right, bro. Like, you got your standing ovation. Like, come on.
And I'm not saying he's not competitive at all, but I'm saying, like, if I'm out there, no matter who I'm playing against, I'm gonna, like, you're my enemy.
Right.
Like, I don't care. Like, there's a certain point you get your ovation, you cry about it. Great, get your moment in, son.
But go win the fucking game.
Once this first game ends, you're locked. You gotta be locked
first
in.
That ends.
You're locked in. You gotta be locked in. Like, come on now, dog. Now, and Dodger fans are getting like, okay. I even tweeted out yesterday. I was like, dude, he's not even. Freddie Freeman's not over his ex yet, and it's kind of scary to see. If we face him in freaking in October, if we face the Braves in October, what's gonna happen then? What if the?
I think suggesting he's gonna tank the game.
No, what if the Atlanta Braves are getting on his head now? How is he gonna handle that? Like, oh my gosh, dude.
I think now that he's gone through it,
you think so?
Yeah, I think.
I hope so.
I think you're gonna see Freddie go back to the MVP type Freddie
Okay.
that he was last year. Just because that's a lot to weigh on your mind. You know what I'm saying? You leave an organization that you had been with for so long, just won your first World Series with, and was that his first MVP last year?
No. Oh, it might have been.
Maybe.
I don't know. He's been in the running for a while.
Right.
Like,
it was a big year. Yeah, big year for him. A lot of emotions going into it. But like he said, now that it's over, it's like, all right, now you can just concentrate on what the Dodgers fucking signed you for, which is the all-star fucking MVP that you are.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I mean, I understand. I get the emotions that come with that, man. You put your heart and soul into a team and an organization, and if I'm not mistaken, when they had the opportunity to re-sign him, they didn't.
They
right?
didn't.
They basically let him walk. Right?
Absolutely.
So there's that too. I would almost think that would be almost like a resentment thing, like, oh, okay,
exactly.
I gave everything to y'all,
exactly,
and y'all aren't doing everything to try and get me back to this team. All right, then, like, you know,
yeah.
I'm a join the enemy and fuck y'all up. You know what I'm saying? That's why what's his face, Bobby Wagner stayed in the NFC West when he came to the Rams, because he same thing, was with the fucking Seahawks for the longest time, and I don't know if they necessarily let him walk or if he wanted to dip, but he signed with the Rams for a reason. That's because they play Seattle twice a year, every year, and possibly a playoff matchup as well. So I would have thought that would have motivated him to almost be like, fuck it, I'm going to go out there and ball. But it was more of, damn, like, you know, like you said, not over my ex, still got those emotions. But I hope he got it, like, his last fucking of his ex and is able to move on, like, get over it, get some new pussy, and fucking figure it out, you know?
He has to. Once you step in that box, you lock in.
Have to.
And that's the freaking title of our freaking empire. Lock in. You get in your gaming chair, you play MLB The Show, you lock in.
You're locked in. You get a high inside fastball that you get a perfect contact with. You're probably not JD, but me or Cole maybe.
Man, let me tell you, we're playing co-op, dude. JD, I love you to death, man, but once you're up there, it's an easy out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like,
you know, I just tend not to be good in playing on Legend.
No. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter. No, we're getting into it right now.
Okay. I mean, we're locked in.
We're locked in. No matter what game we're playing, it's like, shit. Here we go.
Oh, JD, are you the wink link in every game?
Call of Duty.
Oh,
almost.
no.
Here we go.
Okay, Call of Duty. Okay, yes, I'm bad, and I don't care if I'm bad at Call of Duty.
That's fine.
MLB The Show, we play on Legend every day.
Yeah, that's if you're not playing on the hardest difficulty, what are you doing?
Well, that's why I get out.
JD, listen, man. You gotta start playing online and stop playing franchise mode. You gotta get out there and you gotta test the waters. I started where you are today.
Yeah.
But I got out of it because I play the hardest people. I get practice. Same thing with Call of Duty.
Oh, I play hard people online. Every person I play.
Okay, you gotta keep
every
going.
Every person I play beats me.
Okay, but Isaac, high and inside fastball. I'm gonna do you one better. There's nothing better than hitting a curveball. I'm sorry.
Oh my god,
hitting a curveball, perfect.
A hanger,
like, because those are so hard to hit with a PCI. I'm sorry.
Well, oh my god, I cannot track a curve. I've been so bad on curveballs lately. I don't know what it is. I always over track it, so even if it's coming right down the middle, I'll go like low to the left.
Oh yeah,
because I think it's dropping more than it is, and it sucks when you have a pitcher who throws absolute gas, like 98 fucking fastball, and then their curveball drops to like 76, and it's like, dude, my eyes can't adjust. I'm not a professional baseball player. Then you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't adjust to this shit. It's difficult.
If you can't hit a 97 in a video game, people should stop talking about hitting 97 in real life because, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm like. Everybody that complains about baseball players not being able to hit fastballs or just balls in general, go to your local batting cage and go to the 80.
Absolutely.
Go to the 80 because that's going to be changeups and off-speed pitches in the MLB level.
Absolutely.
And 99% of people aren't going to be able to hit one 80-mile-an-hour ball. You know what I'm saying? So if you can go to the if we can go to the cages and you hit more than one 80-mile-an-hour ball, then I'll listen to you talk shit about these professional batters struggling. Otherwise, shut your fucking ass. I don't want to hear it.
Have you seen that guy? This big black dude, bro. I don't know what state he's from.
Probably.
But he hits, dude, like he goes to like the 80-mile-an-hour cage and like he like steps like 20 feet in front of it and he hits it every single time, bro. And like he does.
He's
like
inside.
say the batting cage hole's right here.
Yeah.
This fool will be like right here swinging.
Jesus.
And he goes, I got the fastest hands on the planet.
And like he just gets in there, bro, and he has a shorter swing. He goes like this and hits his lasers.
It's nothing crazy, but he goes, I've been keeping track since 2009. I've taken 10,000 consecutive swings without a miss. All right,
he's like, I'm the greatest hitter on this planet.
Then why aren't you in the league, bro? Like,
yeah.
Does he throw like a jackass?
He's a good 490 and like 50 years old.
Well, okay, but because I know he talked about it because he's a security guard now, but like he wears like Batman gloves. He wears like weird batting gloves and then Batman like sweatbands. Like not even like these types of bands, like sweatbands. Right. Batman wrist sweatbands, dude. And like
I'm gonna send that in the group chat tonight. That video.
You have to
imagine you go to the batting cages, Batman just fucking taking 5
feet from the hole.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Like,
Batman, what are you training for? The Joker throws gas. I gotta fight.
He's got a nasty sinker.
I can't hit the fucking curveball. I gotta get better.
Okay.
I take out my bat.
Is there anyone else? Your bat.
That was good.
Is there anyone else who's to say something? Because I got to talk to you guys about something real quick.
Hit me.
I saw Lightyear
the
other day.
I haven't.
It was good.
No.
One of the worst.
No. Yeah.
One of the worst.
You can just tell by his face.
One of the worst Pixar movies. Listen, man, and it's not because of the lesbian.
It was a flop, huh? It was a flop.
Listen. People were like, dude, I can't watch this movie. There's lesbian kiss. I'm like, okay, who cares, bro? Who cares?
Who gives a fuck if girls are kissing girls?
It's a cartoon.
Is the story good? Is the fucking do you care about the characters?
Are they hot?
No, I mean, okay. Spoilers alert, because I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. Okay.
Go ahead.
So this is the premise of the story. Okay. There's one lesbian kiss and then it ends. Like it wasn't. I was hoping for scissoring, but that's just me.
Right.
I'm just kidding. Not in a Pixar movie.
Pixar do be making some thick.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Miss
Incredible.
Ooh-wee!
Okay, anyway.
How far does she stretch?
Dude,
not far enough.
Yeah.
Listen, okay. So the whole premise is, right, they start off on a mission on this weird alien planet. Buzz Lightyear and, I don't know if you guys seen the trailer, but like the black girl.
Right.
They're partners and stuff, right? So they're on this planet, and so they're just exploring it. And it's like all these alien bugs come out, and they start chasing them. So Buzz and like them are trying to escape. So Buzz takes the wheel of the spaceship, and like he's trying to fly it out, but he crashes, and like it blows up their like main crystal that is like invented for hyperspeed, right? So this crystal gets broken. So they So they have to be on this planet for a year, and just to create this new crystal, right? So they finally create the crystal, but they're like, "Hey, we gotta freaking test drive it." And Buzz is like, "Okay, I'll do it." So he test drives it, and it fails, but like he comes back to the planet, but every time he goes out and comes back, 4 years passes. Right. So like he's 10 minutes up there, but 4 years down here passes.
Interstellar.
So like every time it comes down, he's like, his partner's getting older. He's like, shit, like what the hell just happened? And his partner was like, he's like, oh my gosh, I thought you were dead. He's like, what do you mean? I was up there for 10 minutes. He's like, no, it's been like 4 years.
Oh my god.
And he's like, what? Right. And so he keeps doing it. He's like, yo, I don't care how long it's gonna take. I'm gonna get these people off the planet. Right. So it's like 50 years go by.
It's only 10 minutes for him?
Exactly. So 60, whatever, how many. So his main partner dies, and then like he teams up with his granddaughter. Fast forward, right? Some just dumb stuff. Like it was just boring. My girlfriend fell asleep. Like it was boring. Zurg is Buzz Lightyear. Zurg is Buzz Lightyear. That's what threw that. I wanted to walk out of the movie after that. Cause Zurg is like the Buzz's like actual body on the planet is old. So it's like it's Buzz like 50 years from now.
Right.
And Zoe's like, dude, I created this guy, and I don't know why, but I was like, this is stupid.
It threw you off.
And like I was expecting Andy to come out at the end, like straight like multiverse crap, like him buying the toy, but then it just ended, and I was like, God, I want to never watch this ever again.
Man.
So don't watch Lightyear. Anyone who watches, don't watch Lightyear. I'm sorry. If Pixar and Disney wants to sponsor us, no more. I'm sorry, I can't. What is one of the worst movies you ever seen?
I recently saw one. It's called Men. Have you heard of it? Men. Just real quick, because I got to bounce in.
Boy.
Just real quick.
All right, hit it.
It's one of those movies that just thinks way too highly of itself.
Pretentious movie.
So pretentious and movie. Like,
oh, I'm such a smart filmmaker.
Oh, the colors are bright, but the vibe is sad.
I wonder if they use Canon cameras that actually record.
Yeah, dude, it was dude. Okay, anyway.
Oh, that was
a
cheap shot.
Yeah, that was
that was a cheap shot.
Anyway, there's this one just naked guy who's naked for no reason, just running around with his dong flopping every time he runs.
Okay,
how big are we talking?
That's automatic Oscar nomination.
And say what you will about this next thought, but it was hard the whole time.
What?
Yes.
Okay, why are you looking?
That's why. No, that's why.
You know how hard it is to not look at a naked dude with a hard dick?
Okay, undress right now. I'm a stare at you.
But anyway, it ends with this guy giving birth to another monster that gives birth to another monster that gives birth to another monster.
Like Russian dolls?
Kind of, but just more like graphic and unnecessarily
like Alien, but like with an Inception like deal, like
just
the
like
alien bursts
end,
out the
the
stomach
guy's
and
like
then
walking at her, like trying to get her or something, and then like he falls down and like morphs, and then it shows a close up of a vagina on the guy, and another like monster's coming out of it. And then the monster starts walking towards the girl, and then he dies, and another one comes out of it.
What made you want to watch this fucking shit show?
Are you sure it was in
My
theater
girl.
or your?
Oh no!
Are you sure this is in theater or like the private mode on your internet browser?
No.
You didn't like click a weird link on Pornhub?
There was no
and
link.
Then...
It was AMC Long Beach.
Oh my god!
And a guy walked out after the birthing. He goes, "Can't believe I paid money for this shit."
Yeah.
Me and my girl
was that you?
That
had to be you.
Oh
that was my thought.
Yeah, for real. Okay.
Sorry. Locked In Podcast. That's it for this guy. I got a dip. Let me shake hands.
He's got to go win a softball game.
I got to win a softball game.
He's going to go 4 for 5, and he's not going to lose by 1 this time. He's going to fucking win the game.
Yeah, don't even. I'm going to turn my mic down. Mamba out.
Damn, son.
That was the wrong way. Sorry. This is Mamba.
Okay. Colton, have you seen the movie? It's called Malignant.
Malignant?
No. What's it called? I forget what it was made by James Wan. It's like a scary movie with
Malignant?
What the hell is it called? I forget. I'm gonna Google this real quick.
Okay.
It was a horror movie, right? And this chick, she like could see visions of this demon like fucking people up, like killing them. The build-up was cool. And then, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen this stupid fucking movie, yeah, it's called Malignant. It's made by
Malignant,
and I was super excited for it because it was made by James Wan, who's also made like The Conjuring, Insidious, like groundbreaking horror films. Basically, he set the precedent for what modern horror movies are and could be, right? And so I was like, oh, another horror movie from James Wan. This is gonna be a banger. Fucking not. Oh my god. So it ends up so the whole like shtick is that the chick is same as fucking Lightyear. She's the actual demon. The demon is like it lives inside of the back of her head. Mm-hmm. And so like when the demon comes out, like she starts walking like backwards, like the demon's facing that way, so like her body like starts walking. Yeah, and it's creepy at first.
Yeah.
And then they fucking turn her into fucking Liam Neeson and Taken, and she's like fucking doing acrobatic shit, fucking taking people out, taking like a whole fucking army out by herself. I'm like, what the fuck is like there's no nuance in it. Like once you show what the actual terror is, what's actually scaring your protagonist in your story, the tension's gone. Because there's nothing scarier than what your mind can think of.
Exactly.
That you can't see.
Exactly.
It's that unknown presence that fucks with your mind. So I would have rather have had them not show the fucking demon at all and just played it like that. But they went the entire opposite route and were like, you're not only going to see the demon, you're going to see this fucking demon and all of its highlights, and fucking it's going 20 for 20, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It was just bonkers. It went off the wall. Didn't make sense. I didn't like it. I started laughing at one point when the demon started going on. I was like, this is garbage. It's fucking garbage. There's no other way to put it. Like, it's absolute garbage. Very disappointed in James Wan. Don't know what the hell he was thinking finishing this movie. If you've seen it, sorry you had to go through that. I went through it regretfully. 2 hours of my life that I'll never be able to get back. But yeah, that's most recently the worst movie that I've seen. That, like, movie's bad when, like, the logic of it just pisses you off.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, I'm mad that I sat through this. Like, much like the guy that walked out of that weird fucking movie JD was describing. Thank God I didn't pay for it. I was watching it on like HBO Max or some shit. So
that's fine. That's fair.
I was in the comfort of my own home being able to laugh at this shit. But God, that movie was horrible.
Have you ever seen Midsummer?
No, but I watched a bunch of YouTube videos about it because, like, I saw like a couple tweets about the movie. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
It's one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
Yeah, no, honest. It's like I've seen some like YouTube clips and breaking down the movie and what goes on in it and all.
It's a mind bend.
Oh my God,
and it's cool. But this is the segue. This is the worst movie I've ever seen. Worst one I've ever seen. Right? It's called Lamb. Now it's the same. It's A24. They make it.
Oh, those fuckers over at A24.
And I love A24 because they made Uncut Gems. They made Midsummer. Like, they have some bangers, dude.
Yeah.
Right. So I was like, right. My best friend BJ, he's like, yo, this freaking movie Lamb. Like, it's about to go in. Like, let's go watch it. Like, okay. We watched the trailer. We're like, hell yeah. So we watched the trailer. So it's this half lamb, half kid. It's a lamb head with the body of a kid. It's these Norwegian farmers, dude, and it's not in English, so it's like translation.
Oh, jeez.
And we're like,
so
okay.
You got to be able to read fast.
Yes, exactly. And like, I don't mind translation. Like, I like subtitles. Like, it's cool. I like it. Same. Exactly. Right? And I was like,
you know why I like subtitles?
Why?
Because I'm always eating when I'm watching movies or TV shows.
That crunch, you can't get past that crunch.
I gotta hear every line of dialogue. I gotta hear what's happening in the background. I can't miss a fucking beat. So I gotta have the
absolutely.
And to people that don't like subtitles, sorry, you're a slow reader. Pick it up,
dude. And you miss a lot of dialogue when there's not subtitles.
100%.
It's crazy, but we're watching this movie, right? And it's in like Norway or something, and like nothing's in English. Everything's like really dull. These farmers have like sheep, like they're sheep farmers or whatever you want to call them. I don't know. I'm not a farmer. And one night
you look like a farmer.
Exactly. Dude, I got a Farmer John Dodger dog. Let me tell you. This freaking lamb kid shows up in their barn, and they're like, oh my gosh, how the hell does this happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so the girl's brother comes, and like he comes in and like has like a family reunion thing. They're all celebrating, and like literally nothing happens. Like, this is why I'm telling you, this is like an hour into the movie, right? And you're like, what the hell?
What's the point of all this? Where are we going?
There's no music, there's nothing like anything special about it.
How'd you not fall asleep?
Oh, dude, I had to buy Skittles. Like, I had to get, dude, I walked halfway out of the movie and I had to get Skittles to munch on, dude.
Oh no. Oh, so, you saw it in theaters?
We saw it in theater.
Rough.
Isaac, let me tell you. So they raise this freaking kid. They're just having family time with it the whole movie.
With the lamb kid?
With the lamb kid, bro. The freaking dad. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
The dad takes the freaking lamb kid on a walk out to like the countryside. And like he brings his gun with him.
Right.
And like you're making it like seem like they're gonna kill the kid because like they're like, I don't want this kid. It's like they're making the audience think the dad's gonna kill this kid, right? And so he takes him out there, and you're like, okay, here it goes. He has a shotty.
About to get whacked.
Straight Bambi, bro. And we're like, here we go. Like, you hear a gunshot, but then the dad gets shot, right? Out of nowhere, bro, this fucking half beast, half lamb dude shoots the dad, takes the kid, and walks away, and the movie ends. I swear to God, dude. And JD stood up and goes, "Fuck!" And we all walk out of the theater, bro. Like, it was so bad. Oh my gosh! And we spent 2 hours
See, that's a horrible example.
And it won like Oscars and stuff, dude.
No.
Yes, like best foreign film. It's like, okay, what are we doing?
See, that's filmmakers are always trying to subvert expectations, but it's like you don't need to always do that.
Yeah.
It's good in some movies with the right plot and the right director. Not every fucking movie needs that shit.
Yo, like,
goddamn Ryan Johnson, you ruined episode 8, you piece of shit.
We freaking had to, like, on the way home, we had to look up YouTube breakdown of the movie. And like we were getting pissed because like the guy's like, "Oh, this is such a beautiful movie."
Everybody online is like, "Oh my god, you guys are just
and we're like,
not understanding the symbolism that goes." No, it's about a stupid, ugly fucking lamb boy.
Dude.
Fuck that lamb boy. Shoot him in the head. I want some lamb chops. Have you ever had a fucking quality lamb chop?
Oh, dude,
with some fucking mash and like asparagus on the side.
Dude, go to a Greek festival.
Oh my,
I
I want to fucking eat so many euros that I yak.
No, dude, they have like these lamb. Like asada fries with lamb on top instead of steak.
Oh.
With some feta cheese.
Oh
my gosh, bro.
Feta is so top tier.
Feta is like.
So many people ask me at the restaurant, "Oh, can I get feta instead of blue cheese?" It's like, no, we don't have feta. We're pieces of shit.
Yeah,
sorry.
We're literally a restaurant in Torrance. We don't have feta. I'm sorry. Like, there's feta cheese. Blue cheese is fire.
I actually don't like blue cheese. Not a fan.
And I respect that. Blue cheese dressing is good with wings. Now,
right? That's just
wings.
a classic combo.
That's all I eat it with, though. So it's
okay. So you don't put no blue cheese on the like your chicken sandwiches or the burger.
Maybe
or nothing?
obviously the buffalo chicken sandwich,
right?
Because it's basically wings,
right?
But that's about it. Like nothing else. Sorry. My computer got a text.
No worries.
Yeah. Just you got to go to Greek festival and try some lamb because they do it right and they dance all night. What
do they drink? What are they getting drunk off?
Well, I went when I was in high school with my ex.
Oh, okay.
We're not gonna talk about that, but
no, we are not.
Nah, just kidding. Much love to her. But anyway, yeah. I mean, I don't even know what. It's just normal stuff, but like people are just having fun. They have carnival rides there. Like it was a good ass time, and I loved going.
Where was it at?
So we went one in Long Beach, and then there was another one on Barrel Street, like kind of like near the beach.
Okay.
Do you know where Exeter Medical Care is?
No.
Okay. Well, it's like right by. There's a church like up the street. It's on. I think it's on Barrel Street.
Right.
It was in a Greek church. So like
okay.
Like outside parking lot. It was dope.
How the hell did you hear about that?
Because my girlfriend's Greek, or my ex-girlfriend was Greek, and so like her one.
Did she ever make you a euro?
I might have had one.
It's a good thing you broke up with her, because if she's not gonna make you a fucking euro,
dude,
toss her to the curb.
Her dad made those fries, bro, and like.
So you would have rather just stayed in the relationship just for the dad's cooking type shit?
The dad and their mom was Peruvian.
Oh my god, I love Peruvian
she made
food.
lomo saltado.
Oh my god,
gosh,
that's
man.
the only thing I get when I go to fucking El Pollo Inca. The only thing I've been eating there for goddamn like my whole life. I only get one fucking thing. They bring in the menu. Get that fucking menu out of my face. I don't want to see it. I know what I want. Lomo saltado, because they bring you the goddamn green chicken soup. I don't use the spoon that they get. I fucking just take it like a shot. Oh my god. They give you the fucking bread that's dank. They have that green sauce. It's like a little spicy, light. Fucking perfect when the fucking lomo saltado comes out.
My god!
I ask him for an extra.
What are we doing?
The thing is like this big. It's like a whole thing of green sauce. People, if you have never been to fucking El Pollo Inca, go. You need to just chug that sauce. It's so fucking good.
Nah, dude, listen. What do they put in that rice? Because that rice is
crack.
That rice is the sweetest rice. Like,
what makes
it crack?
Crack is sweet. Absolutely. It's. I mean, there's the sweet tang to it, so it's. No.
Have you had crack?
Every day of my life.
Oh, dude. Crackers having crack. Yo, I gotta talk to you about. I know I'm probably starting the conversations a lot, and I'm sorry. So you just butt in when you want me to shut up.
Go ahead, bro. Hit me with it.
So I wanted to talk about it with JD because obviously he's going to softball. But let me tell you about this softball game we had yesterday. Imagine And I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody, dude. Imagine you taking the short bus team to the World Series. I'm telling you right now, our main softball team on Sunday, half of the guys weren't there because they had stuff.
Shit.
Our captain, the main guy of the team, his girlfriend played, which is like she plays like she's cool, like she can handle. She plays catcher, so like she's just a body, but she's athletic. Oh my gosh, we had this guy, and he treats softball at Wilson like pickup. Like, oh, you guys need a player, and anyone who plays like that at Wilson, if you don't know softball at Wilson, anyone who sticks around and asks to play is ass because no one picks them up.
There's a reason why they're not
already
on a team.
John, no one picks them up, dude. Like this guy, his name's David, bro. He wears like a Mike Trout. He wore like camo pants. He normally wears a Mike Trout jersey, and he pitched for us. First couple innings, he did ass. Last, I will tell you, bro, he was the hero of the game.
No shit, he came through.
There was this one guy named Mario. I'm talking about like his stomach was sticking out of his shirt. And we're walking to the field.
Years of drinking beer.
Absolutely. We're walking to the field. We park our car. It's me, JD, and BJ. We're walking to the field, and this guy comes out of nowhere and starts talking to us. Hey, what time's your game? We're like, oh, like, we're getting happy. We're like, dude, this is a sign. We need players.
Yeah.
We were like, you need at least 10 for softball.
Right.
Because you need 4 outfielders, but like 9 is fine. We had 9, right? He was our 9th guy. Dude, I'm telling you right now. He told us his glove was in storage. His glove was in storage. Like, he's like, oh, we're like, because JD was like, hey, we need a player. Do you want to play? He's like, oh, I'm like, if I had a glove, man, I got to play with you guys, but it's in storage. I need to unlock it out and get it out. We're like, your glove's locked in right now?
What are you doing on a softball field if your glove is in fucking storage?
Yeah, and we're like, because our main guy, his name's Randy, who's like the owner of the team, the leader. We're like, hey, this guy, like, he wants to play with us, and he's like, we need bodies. Like, does he have a glove? And we're like, nah. He's like, I have one. Like, sick. Fuck, dude, the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. He played first, didn't catch one single ball.
Oh my god.
We had to switch him. BJ was playing second. We're like, BJ, you go play first because we're only getting outs that are fly ball outs.
Right. Anything in the infield.
Anything in the
count,
infield
count
is
it
done.
as a single.
We're done.
Because
We're done. He plays second,
God.
bro. He watched a ground ball go by him. He just didn't move. He goes, and I'm playing center field. I played out of my ass. Like, I played lights out Mike Trout defense. But anyway, back to the freaking guy. His name's David, who pitched, bro. We played this other team was really bad. So luckily we played the worst, like another really bad team.
That's always good.
And we're like, okay, we have a chance. Like, it's like the last couple of innings we tied it up. We're like, we have a chance to win this
boys,
game.
Do you realize what's happening here?
Yeah,
they suck more than us.
Yes, like
let's lock the fuck in.
We're coming back, dude, and we're like, we have a chance to win this game, right? So the first 4 lineups, so like we're doing our job. The last part of the lineup sucks ass. We're like, dude, we have to do something here. We tie it up. It goes extras. The girlfriend, she gets on, right? Randy's girlfriend gets on from a walk. We're like, dude, that's our chance. Mario like grounds out. He gets out, right?
Like a slut.
Dude. The dude. So there's a guy on. Yeah, the guy on first. No, sorry. She got pinch hit. So Randy pinch ran for his girlfriend. So he's on first.
Okay, right.
And then the ground ball, he goes to second, right? Dude, David comes up. Oh,
Big Dave.
This dude hits it to the second baseman. And this fucker, the second baseman slid, and he kicked it to the corner of the field. And our guy
towards right field?
Towards right field. And we scored walk-off, bro. It was the most legendary thing.
Oh, my God. How lit were y'all?
I was like on the I was in our dugout, like outside, and like Randy's on second. The ball kicks away, and we're like rounding him to go home, and I'm running with him. I'm like, let's go, run. Like I'm running with him, dude.
Absolutely.
And he steps on home, and we go attack David. Like,
oh God, that's lit.
I felt we took the short bus.
Yeah,
we took the short bus to the World Series. Like,
absolutely,
it was the most legendary thing in the world.
We got 3 people on the team who we just met today.
Oh yeah, dude. And I'm telling you, man, like it was the most frustrating win of my life.
Absolutely,
It was epic.
All right, so speaking of like walk-off like celebrations, this has nothing to do with sports, but there was this one time, senior year in high school, me and a bunch of buddies, we all went camping out in the Kern River, right? And my buddy Billy, shout out Billy.
Billy.
He I'm pretty sure he still drives. He had a big old F fucking 350, right? And so there was this that there's a big old lake out there and a bunch of sand, and he wanted to go drifting and shit. I'm like, all right, for sure, we'll go. And he's kind of getting a little too close for comfort near the water, trying to be dangerous, whatever. And I'm like, Bill, you should probably keep it in 4-wheel drive just to be safe. It's like, nah, bro, like I'm drifting 2-wheel drive. I'm like, all right, bro, your your truck.
And where's this at again?
Kern.
Okay.
Kern,
okay.
Yeah. There. I was like, all right, you've been driving your truck longer than I have, which I've never driven his truck. So obviously he's gonna know his truck better than me. But that wasn't true because his dumb ass got stuck in the mud, fucking around too close next to the water. Yep. Like I fucking told him.
Absolutely.
Bro, it took us. We got stuck probably at 2, and we were trying to get that thing out for 5-6 hours. Just out there. It's fucking cold as shit. We had, because half of the squad was like still back at the campsite, so we literally had to call them and be like, yo, we need fucking backup. Like, you come help. So, we're digging in the tires, trying to put like wood under there to get friction on the tires to get them out. And so after fucking hours of digging, like my dad called me. I don't know how my dad found out. Like he saw somebody sent another dad a picture of the truck being stuck, and then he saw that picture and he calls me like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what? Like, you're such a dumbass. I was like, yeah, I know. We're going to figure it out, right?
Exactly.
And what the worst part about it was fucking where we were stuck, the lake was rising. The water was coming towards the goddamn
high tide at Kern.
High tide was fucking rolling in, bro. So we're like, we got to get this fucking thing out of here. So we spent hours and hours digging, whatever. And so we finally get to the point where like, all right, it's go time. We're locked in. Yeah. Like we have enough to go. So all right. So me and a few of the other buddies, we get behind the truck. And the goal is, like, we're going to lift it ever so slight. Like, just use all of our might to try and lift it up and just get it out of the fucking hole that's been dug in by the tires. And so, we go. We like, 1, 2, 3, go. We all fucking lift it. We're like, go, go, go. Billy fucking floors or whatever. And then don't get anywhere, right? So we're like, fuck, man. Like, this was supposed to be it. Right? So we're all defeated, whatever. This guy, Billy, pokes his head outside of the driver's window. He goes, hey, I had the e-brake on. Sorry. I could have killed this man. I could have fucking murdered this guy. Like, he was like looking back on it, was the funniest fucking thing ever. But like, I was like,
has to come on.
I was like, bro, why is the e-brake even on in the first place? What do we like? We're trying to get out of the fucking sand. So
only if this guy knew the name of our podcast. He wasn't locked in.
He was so not locked in.
He had the emergency brake on.
So he fucking takes the brake off, and we lift it, and it gets out. And it's like probably 10, 12 of us all there. And, bro, as soon as this truck gets moving, bro, we just start chasing the truck. We just won the fucking championship.
I bet.
We're, like, just screaming our asses off, all tired, exhausted. Buddies are all muddy because they've been fucking in the mud for hours on end. We went to war with ourselves and nature, and you fucking came out victorious. God damn it.
Dude, imagine that e-brake was not on.
Bro, oh my God. That was one of the most frustrating things I've ever. Oh, Billy, if you're watching this, go fuck yourself, and I love you, buddy. But God damn it, dude, man. That was unbelievable.
There was, this is a little shorter one, but we were, I was a freshman in basketball at Torrance High. We had this little team night, and like we had a minute to win it, game night, right? And so like one of the games was like you had to separate the M&Ms and put them in the right cups based on their color. So yeah, separate color.
Who's colorblind? Are you?
No. Oh. This guy, he volunteered himself, bro, and like he's not doing it right. He's not doing it right. We're like, dude, what are you doing? Like,
it's like, it's colors, dumbass.
Dude, and we're like, dude, put it in that. Like, red goes here, yellow goes here, and blue goes here. Like, what are you doing? And like, we're scrambling. Like, there's like 20 seconds left. We finish it. Like, we didn't lose, because there's like top 3 to advance. But we're like, what the hell are you doing? And he's like, I don't know. I'm colorblind. And we're like, you volunteered for a color
for the color competition, and you're colorblind.
And you're colorblind, bro.
You just want to like grab somebody and shake them like, idiot. Don't be so fucking
there's
dumb.
Some dumb ass people out there, bro. Like,
And I'm not saying we're the smartest
absolutely
fucking people
not.
in America.
Absolutely not. And
but we're sure as hell not the dumbest.
Like, have you ever had like a dumb moment? Like, what's the most dumbest moment you had?
Every time I look for something that's already in my hand.
Okay. Yep.
That's when I feel peak dumbass.
Absolutely.
Like, fuck, where's my phone? I swear to God, I just had my phone. Where the fuck did I put my phone? And then I'll get a text and it's in my hand. I'm like, oh, duh.
Yeah.
Dipshit.
Dude, have you ever had a moment where you put the cereal in the fridge and the milk in the cupboard?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That happens a lot. A lot of people
more than I'm willing to admit. I'm gonna say it only happened once, but we all know that's a fucking lie.
Like, you put it in there, you're like, this does not go in there.
John, are you gonna want more wine? Or are you okay, brother?
Dude,
I'm killing it.
John's legendary, bro. I'm sorry. Like, we have a crew now. We have a crew.
We got a fucking we got a squad.
We have a squad.
Gonna lock in.
We're gonna lock in every single Monday.
You heard it here first, people. Locked in Monday every Monday.
Say it again. Oh, absolutely, dude. Like, oh yeah, absolutely. We got to shout out to everyone who downloaded our podcast. 50 podcasts already in 2 episodes.
We got people in Oregon. We got people in Hawaii.
Yeah, dude. Like, hey, brother, how's it? You know what I'm saying? Is it okay? We should probably close this out soon for our first video.
Right.
Isaac, is there anything else you want to say before we close this out?
Fuck car dealerships and fuck car salesmen. I get that that's their job, but they're just scum. Yeah. Absolute scum of the earth.
Absolute scum of the earth.
Oh my God, dude. Like, I went in, my lease is about to end, trying to pay out my car because I do not want to pay for a fucking new car. The car economy right now is through the roof. I do not want that type of payment. And you just, every time you go into a car dealership, you just feel like you're getting fucked. Absolutely. There was a great Al Pacino quote from one of his older movies. And I think he's like robbing a bank or something. And like there's a standoff between him and the police. And he's talking to the police officer. He's like, kiss me. The officer's like, what? He's like, kiss me. The officer's like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, when I'm getting fucked, I like to get kissed.
Hell yeah, dude.
I was like, that's exactly. I wanted to tell the.
That's
fucking,
a hard quote, right there, dude.
I was like, and it's Al Pacino, so he delivers it in the classic Al Pacino style. And this is young Al Pacino too, so he was fucking, in his prime.
Nana and a freaking boo boo.
So yeah, dude, that was my exact thought process when I was leaving the car deal. I didn't sign anything because I wanted to, go to my credit union to see if I can get a better way to finance it. Yeah. And of course, I fucking did.
Absolutely.
But man, dude. Oh my God.
Nah, dude. And I'm gonna end this on this because you're saying fuck those car dealers. I'm gonna say this, man.
Say it.
Fuck anyone who orders at a restaurant without looking at the menu first. When you're a server and people
this might be an extended segment, bro.
Yeah. When people order, 2 more minutes on this segment and then we'll cut it right there. When people order 5 things without looking on the menu, or they say, hey, what kind of draft do you have? Look at the menu. I'm not a freaking dictionary. I'm not an encyclopedia on our.
No, you know what's the worst? What do you think I should order? I don't fucking give a fuck what you order.
Dude.
I don't give a single flying fuck what you get. Dude. I could give a shit.
Oh, it's like, I don't know, draft beer. Get whatever you want as long as you pay for it. I don't care.
Because like if you're going to ask a server what you should get, they're going to tell you to get the most expensive fucking thing on the menu.
I always preferred the flat iron steak. Always. $15, $20. I don't care.
It's a $22 meal.
Absolutely.
It's a piece of shit cut of meat. But
you're struggling over there right now.
I know. I was like mid-burp. But it's the most expensive thing we have on the menu. So I'm going to fucking...
Absolutely.
I'm going to steer you towards that all day, all night. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
because my sole purpose at my job, much like car dealers, is to get as much money I can out of you, right? So technically, I'm scum of the earth too. Yeah, and I'll own that. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it's a little different as a bartender. Server, you're like, all right, if you're gonna, I only do that if you ask dumb questions and are a dumbass. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because like, don't ask stupid questions or like. Oh my God! Like
no, when they ask, what do you have?
Yeah, it's like look at the fucking menu. It's right in front of you. Like, how fucking lazy are you?
I look at it and I'm like, menus. We have menus and there's things on it.
Yeah.
That's how restaurants work.
That you can read.
Absolutely.
And because you're looking at me, I know you're not blind and you don't need Braille to read. So how about you use those fucking stupid eyes of yours that you're looking at me with, asking me these stupid fucking questions. Put those eyes to good use and read the fucking menu.
Absolutely.
And then get back to me.
Yes,
if you got any questions off the menu,
yes, sir.
What you're thinking about. I'm deciding between this and this. Oh, okay. Then I can give you some more in-depth analysis on what the fuck you're actually going to be eating. But if you just don't even look at the menu and like, oh, what do you have? Go fuck yourself.
Absolutely.
Go fuck yourself.
And we're going to end it right there. Isaac, sign us off now.
Absolutely. This is what is this?
Locked in. You're not locked in.
I am so not locked in now.
Okay.
All right. We're signing out from the Locked In podcast. This is Isaac Fuentes.
This is Colton Kruger, and we'll see you later.